Hello everyone, this is Pawfect and welcome back to my Stonehearth Hard series for Alpha 21 on my Rocky Puppy Crossing village town map scenario. So, ready just to get back into it. It's been a couple of days since I've played Stonehearth, so looking forward to seeing where we're up to and what we can do today. So let's just have a quick look as to where we're up to. So we've built, let's put this down. Built our dining hall, built sleeping quarters, a couple of small cottages. I think they're called cottages. What are they called? Yep, cottage for two, and building another shared sleeping quarters. Hopefully then we can get rid of these beds laying out in the open and everyone can be happy. Are you? Oh, okay, you are doing things. Alright, so we've got... How do I check my inventory again? I just want to see. Actually, I might put that on extra speed. We've got... You're off at the moment. Inventory. Okay, so how much stone do we have? 26. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of stone. And our mason is level... Must be level 2. Yeah, level 2. Okay, so we can't get a blacksmith's hammer yet. Let's just check our mason. Which is our mason? You are Tipper Pap, and you're very close to level 3. So let's maybe place down some storage in here. So let's maybe chuck some storage up here so that people don't have to walk nearly as far once they've collected the iron ore and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all those, and I'm going to make it so only various ores and stone and stuff that you can collect while mining can go into those chests. Because hopefully that's all we really need in the area. So let's go... We'll go none, but we'll grab stone, we'll grab metal bars, grab ore, might as well grab clay. And I might even put pelts, just because I think in some armor and weapons you can use pelts. Might as well keep that. And weapons and armor. I think that's probably going to do for what we want up in here. And I'm going to do the same thing for all of these chests, but I think I'm going to have to get rid of that view. So we're just going to go that, and those four for each as they come in. And I don't know why it keeps switching to that. That's a little bit strange. There we go. Just a couple more. I might even put it on extra speed, I think, for the moment, because we don't have too much inputs to make at the moment. We've just got a lot of work for our peeps to do. I still don't know why it automatically goes to designated zones every time I do this. Maybe it's because it's on slice? No, that doesn't make much sense. And I think relatively soon we're going to need another footman. So out of these, who's looking good? Olin's looking okay, and he's courageous, but he's a passionate engineer. You're a hothead. Do I want a hothead, or do I want courageous with body 5? I'm thinking probably this courageous guy with body 5 is probably better. And speaking of which, we're going to have to make them attack. So where's the enemy coming from? Oh, there's a few enemies actually. They're over here. So let's just drop the speed back a touch, just so that we can micro if need be. But I think with the cleric healing, we should still be fine. He's starting to lose a little bit of health. Ooh, actually, we are going to need to do some microing. So let's just micro you over there to get some health back from the cleric. And we're just going to keep attacking. I think once he's killed this one, it should be easier. But I think moving forward, I am going to have to get an extra person, because I don't want to be doing this micro the whole time. It would be easy if I could do it a bit more automatically, but I suppose for those that do have a cleric and a footman, this is, I guess, a little bit of a tactic. Rather than just stay there and fight everyone, and die, you can just run around in circles. They do mostly attack footmen rather than clerics. And so hopefully when this guy dies, everyone else will do a little bit less damage. Is he just missing? Okay, well, let's heal him up again before we start fighting. But now that there's one enemy dead, in theory they should be doing less damage to us, and the cleric might be able to heal enough. But while that's happening, I might even quickly promote you to a footman, and you can come join the action. Yeah, looks like they're surviving quite easily now. I think it was just that first enemy we killed with the sword that was doing all the damage. But that's alright, we've now got all that. And while we're fighting, we've just missed out on our net worth. Our food situation is no issue at all. And Reich Fenton is at level 2. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. It took us a little bit longer than would have liked. Now, did our mason level up as part of that? Where's our mason? Yes, level 3. Okay, so we should probably have a blacksmith's hammer now too. What do we want? I don't think we really want any of this. We could sell just a few of those to get some extra money, but I don't really want anything else. I think that's also finished. So let's maybe get our workers just getting a little bit more of this mining happening. And they should be able to place it in these chests now. And I think I'm going to make a blacksmith, just so that we get extra damage and extra armor. So does any of these seem like they should be good blacksmiths? You're courageous. I wouldn't mind this person. Mostly because I kind of want someone with some decent amount of mines to level up relatively quickly. So I think I'm going to make Alla our blacksmith. And I might even set the blacksmith up in this area, and I might even chop down these trees to give us some space just to build a bit of a workshop here, I think. Yeah, this is definitely running out of space, so I might even place down some extra chests. I wonder if I can place these inside here. Maybe we can have food inside. I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if I'd be able to walk around in there. And we can have these like our food chests stuck in the dining hall. Actually, I'm going to put it there. I think that actually makes a decent little hidey hole. And I might put some chests out the front here as well. I think that'll probably do. Because yeah, I want to get rid of this stockpile because it does look a bit ugly. But hopefully over time we can move all of the items into the various areas. So what I might do, if I go stockpile, can I click on that and go remove? I'm just a bit worried it's going to delete everything. I hope not. If I go none, maybe then everything will be moved. So let's try that, and let's get these guys moving things around. So in theory, they're going to pick all this up and relocate it to these chests, and then I can get rid of this stockpile. Yeah, they are relocating everything, so that's good. I think food even lasts longer in these chests as opposed to just staying out in the open. So that could be another reason why we're doing that as well. We've got heaps of copper and quite a bit of... What's this? This is tin, this is tin. So we're getting a decent amount of ores. So what do we need for our blacksmith? We need to build one of these and one of these. I'm going to maintain 3 of each bar. And I might maintain 1 of each of these, and I'll be back in just a sec, because that's going to take me a little bit of time to do. So I'll be back in just a sec. And I'm back. Now it looks like I can't maintain everything, so this silver mail and this steel shield I'm just going to have to do separately. But that's alright, we're quite a way away from getting those items anyway. But I need to also remember to place down some of these workshops. So I think I might put these in here for the moment. Just chuck these inside, and I might even relocate the mason's workbench to there as well temporarily, just so we've got all our mining and workshops related to mining in the same area. I think that works pretty well. So hopefully with mining as well, we should be able to get a fair amount of net worth up, because the blacksmith certainly adds a fair amount of net worth. So what's our blacksmith working on at the moment? Yeah, so working on the bars. Mostly do as much bars as we can, and then they'll get to the various items, and then hopefully they'll just keep churning out upgrades for all our footmen. Speaking of footmen, so you're now level 2, and at level 3 you can be upgraded to a knight. So that would be cool as well. We've got 11 people, 4, 4, 2 and 2, 12 beds. So let's get rid of these beds so people don't have to sleep out in the open. And hopefully our net worth's gone up. Maybe we need to keep making people craft things as well. So this person's, you're not crafting anything, so let's maybe make 10 writing desks, because that'll help get our net worth up, and then we might sell them a little bit later. And then the weaver, are you making anything? You're not. Do we have... Well, we don't actually have any resources for you to make anything with anyway, so that's fine. The mason, you are making some things. We don't have too much stone left, but maybe we'll make just a few of these braziers just to keep things being made and leveling up. And you're going to be making plenty of bars, so you've got a lot to do. And Norm Windsor's here to sell his wares. I'm not going to buy any of this furniture, but we might consider selling some things. We'll sell the fine item. We don't have any duplicates of any of that, and that'll do. Daily update. And we did get the net worth. So we should... I think our morale was down, but we did get an extra person, so that's good. And you... What are you? 1, 4 and 2, so that's very, very low. Passionate Potter and Callous. Okay. So we've got 12 people and 12 beds, so we're going to need to build more beds relatively soon. So I think... And our mason's level 4, so that's good. So we're going to need to build some more houses. So I might even build a couple of extra cottages. Oh, maybe we'll build a blacksmith's house. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen one of these before. Yeah, so let's do that. That's actually kind of cool. Let's build this blacksmith house up here, next to the mine. Which way does it face? I think it faces that way. Let's put this up. Yep. And let's chuck it right there. And that can be our blacksmith's house. So that can be the next building we build. A royal herald approaches. Oh there! Is this the new settlement of Rocky Puppy Crossing? Yes, it is. Monsieur Burleyhands said that you'd be out here, but it's always been a bit touch and go in the early days. Shall we get started with the proclamation? Sure, that's us. By order of Princess Dania, First Lady of the Ascendancy. Oh, before we do that, let's just make sure we can defend ourselves. A couple of wolves are coming. First Lady of the Ascendancy, and in whose dimensions you settle, and with the blessing of the Church of Plenty, in whose wisdom we all prosper. Thanks. I just need to make sure my people don't die, but wow, what a proclamation. Yeah, it looks like they're fine. Let's move away from the noise. No, the noise is going to keep playing. Anyway, this shouldn't be too far away from all of those guys dying, and let's put you guys back onto running around. Okay, back to the Honourable Anwin Reddelm. All settlements that attain local renown will be hereby recognised as official Ascendancy townships with the rights, privileges and rewards thereof. Rewards. Indeed, by the Princess's order, eligible towns that have proven their worth shall win access to architectural learnings and wealthier caravans for trade. I wonder if that's how we got the blacksmith house. Okay, what comes next? You may gain superior renown to advance to a township in any of the 3 ways: military glory, favour with the church, or the approval of the craft masters, which sounds most interesting to you. We're going to go military, I think. We seem to be in hard mode focusing quite a bit on military, so let's go military. To gain renown with the Order of Sid, you must display courage and valour. I shall give your mason a recipe. Quest for the ingredients to craft a monument worthy of your sword arm. Sounds good. Excellent. In addition to an appropriate monument, your town will also need to have accumulated a certain level of worth. I shall leave the requirements with you should you wish to consult with them again, or should a different path come to appeal more than your initial chosen path. Thank you, milady. Oh, I thought it was a bloke. Sid's bounty be upon you. Rocky Puppy Crossing, I shall leave you a bird so you may summon me to evaluate your progress. Farewell. And we got the Valor of Sid, and the Guildmaster skill, and the Fountain of Plenty. Quest for Township. So I think we need to build one of these and get a net worth. So what did we say? Sid's Valor. So I think we're aiming to go for that one. Okay, very, very good. Let's put the walls down so we can see where people are. It looks like they are sorting this out reasonably well. Basket of turnips. I wonder how our farmer's going actually. What level are you? Ooh, you're leveling up quite quickly. So, ooh, we could upgrade him to a cook. I'm not going to do that, but what I am going to do, I think, and our blacksmith leveled up as well. I think now that they've leveled up, we might be able to grow different things. Which we can. So we're going to get some corn, and we're going to get some wheat. And we might just get a couple of each of these. Corn, wheat, and wheat. And was there anything else down there that we might want to grow as well? We might get some extra herbs, and maybe just some extra silkweed. I think we only want really one of each. That's probably enough, because we've got a fair amount of herbs already. We actually don't have a herb list at the moment. We will make one soon. What do you want? 6 wooden swords, 2 comfy beds. I actually think that's a pretty good deal. So let's get, was it 6 wooden swords, I think? No, we need to do it through you. Where's the swords? Let's craft 6. We'll go with 7. It looks like we're running out of wood though, and it looks like this is stopped, so we're probably going to chop down all these trees just so we get a bit more extra wood. And maybe that one and that one. Yeah, because that's stopped being built because we've run out of wood. So we'll chop down all of those trees. Now, I think the next extra day should come up soon. Trade will be back in 2 days. Yep. And we should be ready. Daily update. Just shy of the net worth as well. But that's alright. We're pretty close. We'll get that tomorrow. Invaders coming, so let's keep switching. And it's the same as last time, so we should kill these guys pretty easily. So what weapons have you got? You've got padded vest, stone maul, rough wooden buckler. Very good. Okay, so what's happening with the morale? Why are you unhappy? You're unhappy because slept in a shared room, slept in a shared bed. Ah, they don't like being in shared rooms. That's interesting. And the meal was raw. That's not good. So we might need a cook soon as well to keep people happy, because everyone's getting a bit upset. Slept in a shared bed. Well, maybe we can allocate a bed to people. So you can be Sabiet. I wonder if this... Okay, so he's already owns that. So let's allocate everyone a bed. Whoops, I need to hit select. Allocate, select. Now this is just temporary because I think everyone's going to have their own room by the sounds of it. Roac. But this should add a little bit of happiness, because hopefully they'll be able to sleep in their own bed now. Piat. Pen. Ella and Leona. I've never really had any issue with morale before, but in the previous versions I think it was a little bit differently how morale worked, so I may not have been following the requirements as much as they are now. There we go. Now we're probably going to need a cook soon, so maybe what I can do is we're going to need another farmer to backfill. So any of you guys want to be a farmer? You want to be a potter? I might try to make you a potter, I think. And you walk a bit faster. You might be our new farmer, I think, because I want to upgrade this farmer to a cook so that people get a bit more, they're happy with their food. But you're a green thumb, so you love planting. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll try to make you the cook. It will take you quite a while to level up though, is the problem. But I think to keep our people happy, we're going to need various food, I think. At least to be able to cook it at some point. This is now done, so let's remove that. And hopefully we can keep... That's full, that's full, that's full, that's not full, that's pretty much full. Is everything full? Oh, we're going to have to place some more chests down. So let's just place a few more chests. I'm going to have to build a storage warehouse, I think, at some point, but that's alright. For the moment, we just need to make sure we've got storage. That should be plenty, I think. And hopefully soon we'll be able to finish the blacksmith's hut. So we've got a fair bit of wood coming. We're going to have to go mining again soon, but I think that'll probably do for this episode. So we got a few extra things. We've got a blacksmith, we've got an upgraded farmer, we've got an extra footman, a few extra people, maybe just the one. But I think that was a decent day. So if you did enjoy this episode, please remember to leave a like and a comment down in the comment section. Besides that, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks, everyone. See you later. Bye.